Hello, Mrs. Paist. I'm Ben Hoover, as you can probably tell, and I'm going to video record me doing the article on students and parents not complaining about homework, yada da da da. And I decided to do this in a video because I did not feel like writing anything down. And for me, it's better to say the things that come to mind as I'm reading it. So, here we go. Your view: students and parents should stop complaining about homework. Newspaper reports from coast to coast suggest that many vocal K-12 students and their parents are revolting against homework assignments. Some parents claim that too much homework takes away from family time, children's play, and from other extracurricular activities, like sports. There is also an erroneous line of thinking out there that suggests school studies are akin to work, and that students need downtime to just be themselves and to play. Alright, so that first paragraph, taking away too much family time. When students reach high school, they really don't want that much family time anyway. And also, it's the whole combination of school and homework and sports, all the activities, so that really get rid of family time. Like, even sports are doing the part of getting rid of family time. It's just that parents get to watch while their child is doing their own thing. Work and downtime and play. Work is supposed to be separate from downtime and playing. That's how it's always been. That's how it always will be, unless you're like me, who took a job over the summer as a day camp counselor. To pose work and play as opposites is alienated thinking, except work and play are opposites. Both children and adults can find joy and fulfillment in work, and as many high school or college athletes know, playing a sport involves plenty of work in the form of training, practice, and competition. So, let's see. Yes, it just said that children and adults find enjoyment by fulfilling work. So when a student does their homework, they get enjoyment from it because they finished their homework. So that was really just a reason for themselves. And yes, sports take work. School takes work. We get fulfillment from both. You get straight A's, you get high honor, you feel happy about yourself. You go to college and you get good grades in that, so you feel even better about yourself. So, schoolwork and sport work is similar in that manner. To those students, parents, school board members, and school administrators who advocate cutting back homework for any of the reasons just mentioned, I can tell you that students at top colleges have lots of homework all the time. True. So this is a reason to give students more and more homework, to prepare them for the real world, which is what they're trying to do. Take back homework, they're making it easier for the child, so then when they get into the real world, it's going to hit them like a ton of bricks. Whether it's reading books and articles, expected to be done for each class period, or worksheets and problems to be solved by class time, or short essays, or long papers to be written, most college work is done outside of the classroom and then discussed when the classes meet. True. Typically, 5 or 6 weeks before class begins for both the fall and spring semesters, I send reading assignments to students enrolled in my upper-level courses. They often have a book or two and a number of articles to be read by the first day of class. This sounds awfully familiar. Thus, students in my political sociology course are this coming semester will be expected to have read both volumes of James Bryce's American Commonwealth, Volume 2 of Alexis de Name, Democracy in America, Max Weber's Politics as a Vocation, and 2 essays by George Orwell, about 1,300 pages before class begins. I want to say I appreciate the work you do, and you do a fantastic job. The workload doesn't get any easier during the semester. True. And besides reading to be completed before each class period, students must write down 2 20-page research papers that go through at least 2 drafts before the final one is submitted. College. So, yeah. All this is to say that college students have a lot of work to do outside of class every week, and that they are expected to get it done on time. Yeah, high school, I guess every teacher takes away points if a student is late with their work, which is understandable, because we gave you time. We gave you either more than enough time, or this is the right amount of time, but you should get this done. And for one thing, well, I'm going off on a tangent here, but it's that, but then it's the other classes that say, alright, do this amount of work. Here's 2 hours of work for you to do. So when you have 4 classes a semester like us, with maybe a lot of time to do each, then that's where parents get involved, and that's when they feel it necessary to complain about the workload. But the teachers, they're not talking about it. They're not conspiring against students to just say, let's give Johnny all this homework. That was weird. But none of the teachers know what the other teachers are doing. They don't know the students' other courses. They don't know what homework they're going to give. And again, this is preparing them for the real world. People are going to get jobs, and they're going to have a ton of paperwork, TPS reports. That's an office space reference there. So, workload that has to be done on time, might I add, as it says here. Students have not developed welcoming attitudes toward homework as a means of learning, and hence as a tool for intellectual and self-development, will be at sea in an elite college if they can get into one. That just says do your homework. Learn to love your homework, which is hard. Just do it and turn it in. Do your homework, get into a college if you can, then get more homework. Then you can get a job, then get more work. That's neat. Wrong side. This chair is broken. No, it's not. I just fixed it. Now I'm taller. Over the years, I've known very intelligent students who managed to coast through high school on raw ability without developing strong study skills. I did that through middle school. I'm going to be honest with you. I was a guy who didn't have to study at all before a test, and took the test and got good grades. That was middle school. This is high school. I'm taking physics and chemistry this coming semester. So, I'm going to I study a bit more than I normally do. And I'm getting on a permit soon. So, driving.